Hey guys, it's Crystal here with Art Out. Excuse me. I've got phone going on and me yawning. Anywho, I was sitting on the couch. You guys, I've just been in the rut and blah and fighting it, and we're just gonna have some fun. Okay. Well, I came up with this brainstorm. I've been seeing the fatties. I seen one on. Somebody posted it on Art It Out, mentioned making something about a fatty. And what it was a composition book. Well, I kind of found it, looked online, kind of see what was going on in there. Let's Make a Mess with Dawn, I think is her name. She got it from somebody else, and somebody else got it from somebody. Anyways, what it is you take a composition notebook and you make kind of a junk journal composition notebook. Is basically what it is. It's not an art journal. You know, you don't want a lot of wet mediums in there. So it's kind of like a glue junk journal, journaling type. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out here. I love the idea of, especially how they made it, and I'm excited about that, and I want to do that. But I am not a journaler. I am not this person that picks up her trash from her day and puts it in a daily planner. And I'm going to put this out here, guys. This is my own opinion. If that's something that you guys do, and go for it. Whatever makes you happy. But for me, my life is at home. I don't have a job. I don't go out to eat. I don't have play dates with people. I don't go out. I don't go out. I'm a homebody. So for me to journal my day is a fucking joke. So, yeah, it's the mood I'm in, guys. It's a joke. It doesn't work for me. And I know I'm not the only one, guys. I know I'm not. Everybody's always, oh, I got these movie tickets and this placement from the restaurant and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't work for me because I don't do all that stuff. So for me to make like one of these is like, what do I do with it? So here's my idea. Let's flip it around. Shannon Green is, let's make you a magazine journal. Basically, you're taking a magazine and you're making another magazine out of it. Cute idea. But I don't like the idea on a magazine, So, let's take the one idea and the other, let's smash the bitch together, and let's make a junk magazine glue book type of thing. So, I'm going to show you how they how we're going to make this into this big, fat, cool looking thing. But instead of doing my day in it, I have lots of big pictures. Some of them, yeah, I can use pieces, but some are just gorgeous like this, okay? Or that. I just love that. It's just beautiful. There's pictures in here that I just like. I don't know why I have that one in there. But it's too big that I'm ever going to use it really mainly in an art piece. I really probably won't. I just love this whole thing. So I want to glue pretty much the whole page. Or I have pieces that are really big. Like here's a picture that I just like. Human history just got a little less human. If you see, she's got a icky monster mouth. So I just have some weird and cool things that are just full pages that don't work in a glue book, a typical size glue book, or the envelopes glue books. I have the bigger pictures and things that I want to keep, and they don't work in there. Well, this is kind of the perfect thing for me to make and use that for, in my opinion. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm thinking anything to get me moving. So the first thing you need to do is have a composition book, guys. You gotta have one. you guys ladies overseas, I know you guys, some of you said you guys got like student notebooks that are close to the size, or you know, whatever. Let's break that spine up, get it open. And what you're gonna do, and I'm only gonna do this a little bit on camera, and then I'm going off camera because I cannot stand the noise. I love the crinkling myself, but listening to that on the camera drove me crazy. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go. We're not gluing no pages. You're gonna go through each page, crinkle it up. Okay. So each page, crinkle that bitch up. All right. And then after you go through them all, I'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, I have literally just done the half of the book. I'm at the halfway point. Look at that. Now you know why they call them fatties, right? Everybody's making names for theirs. I think it's so fun. But look, isn't that fun? And I'm sitting here while I was doing this, and I was like, you know, I can hear my inner critic, or also your all's voices saying, we have so many projects we do. Why? This one's like almost just, it's pretty much just a glue book, you know? Well, kinda. It's gonna be a smorgasbord. Literally, it's one piece of paper, okay? That's what makes it so fat. Why do it? That's where I was going with this. Why do this? You know what? Sometimes we just need to wreck the shit out of stuff to make ourselves feel better. I am woman enough to say that. I'm not worried about people thinking, oh my god, she's a horrible person, because I just said sometimes we need to tear shit out to make ourselves feel better. This is, I feel immensely, I feel good. Just literally, I'm going through and I am wrinkling. You can wrinkle a couple, you can wrinkle singly. Whatever you feel like your wrinkle neediness is, do it. It's already making me feel a little bit, I'm enjoying doing it. So I just wanted to show you the difference. That's half of it already. So, oh, that's not looking, oh my god, yummy, fatty goodness. Alright guys, I got her done. She is really big. I think I actually probably poofed her too much, if that's even a thing. I fatted her up too much. But I like it. I like it. Alright, so next thing you need to do, and you should have probably done it beforehand, but I'm a little not here today, so I forgot to do it at first. No big deal. I'm going to do a, I'll put this in there for I got my middle because we're going to need it and I don't want to fight for that. Is put some tape on the middle. I know it already has some, but really it's not duct tape. And if you can't duck it, F-U-C-K it, so let's duck it because it's going to need it. As my daddy always says. We are a duct tape family. I'm trying to really, like, literally go right on top of there without, there we go. Don't want, okay. A little bit harder to do because of the fatness, but that's why I said do it before you do it. Works better when you shut it and put it on. So make sure you put a piece of duct tape on there. And I do buy the Dollar Tree duct tape for like decoration type of, but on these type of things, I have not met a brand that's supposed to be like, that can hold up to what duct tape does. So that's just me and my preference. So, but I like to tell you guys what I use. because I'll get somebody to say, well, I did it, and then I'm like, and my cover fell apart or whatever. Well, what duct tape should you use on the spine? Oh, some stuff I got at like Dollar General. Well, there's probably a reason why. I like Dollar Tree and Dollar General stuff. You guys know I do. But certain things, you know. And I think I heard somebody talking about, I don't remember what channel. I've been kind of combing the web lately, looking for new things to watch because I just have been in a funk. And I remember somebody saying how, this isn't going to last forever, No, but I'm going to treat it like it could last, because I think it would be cool for me in 20 years to be able to pull this out and go, what was I doing? You know what I mean? So, anywho, off track yet again. So, Phat, got a piece of duct tape. Now, next you're going to need, and I love this idea. I've done something similar with thread, floss, not floss, yeah, embroidery floss. I've done something similar to, but this time we're gonna be using lace or ribbons or whatnot, and we're gonna be putting them for stabilization on the book and the spine. So the one thing you're gonna want to do is have something that is thin both ways. This way, thin widewise. Okay, let me try this again. Thin, as in not real thick, heavy type, because you're just going to bulk it up more and make your spine even worse. So you want the thinner ribbon / lace, and you don't want it too wide, because what will happen if you use a really wide one is it'll fold over, and then you're just making it really thick. So, I'm sure I probably confused the heck out of you guys right then. I confused myself, so we're doing great. Alright, so find the middle of your book. You'll be able to find where it's stitched at. I'm hoping you can see me. Okay. And I want these to be pretty long after I'm done, so. And you're going to tie it. I'm trying to catch this here. Bow, knot, whatever I've seen. The one's idea whose it was, she put bows in it. I'm not a bow person at all. I'm a I like the longness, because then I can put charms or beads and stuff. So that's why I'm doing that this way. Okay, so there you go. So what we're doing is we're taking the pressure off and giving it more security. Now, we're not just doing this once. You're going to want to do this. I've heard as many as you want. I've heard 4. I've heard 6. I've seen ones that did 8. It's all up to you guys. Make it your own. But I'm going to probably put, I think, an 8, because these are really thin. And I might even put more because I like this look. I'm thinking, I don't know for sure. We'll decide as we go on here. And I've got mess. Oh my goodness, really? I actually got these, the pink or yellow, teal, peach set like this. I got these. Those are pretty. I should use those. No, let's stick with the wood. Sorry guys, totally brain in the clouds. I got them from Hobby Lobby, or Michael's, I think, on one of their humongous sales, where like it's 75, 90% off. I remember they spent $1 on them. So, I don't know if this is gonna be long enough. Let's see. May have to do a different color. Okay, we're going to take this one and split it in approximate half. Approximate. And put it in. Come up. It'll work, but it's not going to be as long as I wanted it to be. So that kind of sucks. But and either do your bow, do your knot, whatever you want yours to look like, but make sure you pull tight, guys. Honey, we don't get that episode. I know it's Mooncation, but we don't get that episode, buddy. Sorry, guys. Trying to get this working here while helping him. Alright. There's that. It's working. It works. Alright, so there we go. I got 2 in. I'm going to keep doing this. And I'll be back. Watch out.
Cool. It's so good.
Alrighty. She is looking fantastic. I love that. Doesn't that look cool? I ended up doing 5, and how I ended up doing mine. And so you get about 20 pages of sections, 100 in there. I did one in the middle, right where the sewing was, and then I separated those 2, and then I separated again. So 5, and now I have all these beautiful pieces here. I can put things on if I want to, or just leave them to play with. You guys know I like to. I haven't decided. I've thought about maybe tying these to make sure they stay kind of in the middle, but we're gonna wait and see how it works. So what's next on this journey of a fatty glue book magazine thing, whatever we're doing here, is I'm still finding pages. I want to crinkle more. Is I've seen you can go in through collage, like scrapbook paper on them, glue some down. I'm gonna go through right now is we're gonna ink up the pages. Okay, most of you guys have just ink pads, regular old ink pads that maybe are kind of drying up or getting ready to go, or you just have an abundance of them, or you have some of the little ones. These are all the cheap ones you can buy. Hamilton Art, and these are stampabilities, whatever. Hobby Lobby. I think you can actually get the Hamilton Art at Walmart, truth be told. But anyways, they're cheap little ink pads. Neither one of these are archival, so they're not gonna be there forever or anything. But I can grab one of these. Take your ink pad, maybe. Okay, take your little ink pad and you ink them up. Ink up the pages. Just run it. Ooh, run it over it. And that's it. This way you're getting some color down. And it looks so pretty. Doesn't that look pretty? I love that. It gets gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, I'm going to probably go through and almost do this on all my pages. Because like I said, I'm going to be using this kind of as make your own kind of inspirational magazine type of thing. And so, but I still want color, you know. It's for me today, it's just doing this, putting it together. If I just glue one thing in it and it sits on my thing, whatever. I had fun, you know. I got myself out of my funk. I should say I helped my funk along. So I'm just gonna put some color down. There's one. I'm gonna think on those. I gotta just figure out how to use those without getting icky-fied, you know? I don't want to get icky-fied every time I go to use them. And most of those are archival, so they're gonna last. When I use them, they'll actually last on here, and when I go to glue stuff or whatnot, it won't move. So that would be kind of good. Kinda, I don't know. Like I said, when you got some old ink pads lying around, if you're new and you don't, I've seen, I haven't bought them, but at Walmart they have like a kid's set of stamps in the craft department. You get like 6 colors, 6 ink pads. They also have the Hamilton Arts. I don't remember. I think they're $5 for 3, 6, 9 of them, I think. Don't quote me on it. Billy's being an oh-knower back here, so I don't know. Yeah, sit it down.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, I got stuff falling. Alright, guys, hold on. Stop. Alright, guys, I decided I'm gonna try to use the pigment ones because I don't like them as much. I want to use them up. The lids are loose on these. I'm just not in love with them, so I want to use them up while I can, while they still have some prettiness in them. So that's what I'm doing. And I thought I could chitty chatty with you a little bit. If you're a type of person that is just getting into mixed media, and you're having problems letting go. I've heard a lot of people say they have problems. Quit thinking about it, just do it. I would highly recommend you make something like this. Because it's freeing to just wrinkle and throw color down and not think. It's something you can do without thinking about it, and which is why I end up doing this today instead of like working on my Flowers in December book or my friendship journal or just getting some paint out and playing. I really am just lost today, and this is something that I can still do, that's fun, and I'm not thinking about it. So I highly recommend, if you are into the mixed media and you have problems just letting go, do this. It's fun. Like I say, if you don't have, I wouldn't recommend doing this with paint. These are not double pages, guys. These are just one page. The point of this is to have just this fat book that looks freaking awesome. I wouldn't. If you were to use a paint, I would have to say use something like the Delusion line, because her paints are just, I've used them on just notebook paper, and they work really well. They don't have, I don't know, they work really well on paper. They don't make a buckle, and I don't know. Yes, I'm yummying up the edges. I did take a roller. I got me a pair of gloves and did do some on the side here. So I'm probably, like I said, gonna do almost every page in here like this because I'm finding it's therapeutic right now for me. So I probably will end up doing all of them. And you know what? And I'm hoping, I'm not going to say for sure, this is something that I don't know if I'll even, like I said, ever pick up again once I'm out of this headspace. I don't know. But, yeah, see, I already forgot what I was thinking. We're going to let that one go. I want some color on every page. So I'm thinking I might actually go through And right now I'm thinking it. Doesn't mean I will. And do some stamping on some of the pages, maybe. I don't know. That's a thought. Glue some things in. I don't know. I really don't. And that's alright. It's alright not to know where you're going in your art. It's alright to have that one thing that you need to just kind of like the wreck this journal that they had out there. That was a big thing. So kind of on those names. Just fun to, especially when you don't have. You can still have fun with these type of products, even if you are like me, a homebody that literally has nothing to junk journal about. You know, I don't have anything to junk journal about. We don't go out to eat maybe once a month, if that. It's okay. You can still turn those type of things into things you can use and have fun with. So don't have something stop you because it's something that you don't do, like that. Like that. Go watch your channel, honey. I bought that one for you. That's about dead. I'm thinking. And if you tear it when you're doing them, the guys folding them and wrinkle them and stuff, it kind of makes it more yummy in my opinion. I have a couple. I have one with a hole in the middle and a couple that the edges are kind of torn. So it's okay. It's just another yumminess to it. Right. Sometimes you just need something to keep your eyes or your hands occupied too, you know. I'm gonna quit trying to justify this and just have fun with it. Who cares? Right. You want to do 2 or 3 colors on it. Make it yours, guys. If you have a lot of scrapbook paper, extra scrapbook paper, that's what you want to do. Because I've heard, seen some that use the scrapbook paper that they really don't like. Well, I want to enjoy myself putting down paper that I don't like. For me, isn't going to make me happy. So, but if you have lots of scrapbook paper that you want to use, do it. All right, my supper is dinging, so alrighty, here we go. I inked up almost all the pages, not quite all of them. There's a few that I didn't. And I used a combination of colors. This one I used 2, so make it your own. As I'm always telling you guys, this is what I'm choosing to do. Just because I'm doing this. I may put some scrap paper in later. I don't know. But we're on our way here. Now, I always see, what do they call them? They do some edge work, We do it, take your washi tape, do a tip in. Well, I thought we could do, I picked out some of my washi tapes, my fatter washi tapes. And I want to put some on the edges. I'm only doing the edge on it because, let me show you an example here. We'll do this one. I'm not doing every page by far. Oh gosh, no. But I thought it'd be fun to do a few. I think the ones I picked, I might do 3 pages of each one that I picked. It's very easy to do. It's easy to do on when it's not all biggity bib. So there you go. make sure it sticks, flip it over, and fold it over. I have tried doing, I've got like this mess of washi tape just pissing me off here. I have tried doing this to different things. I'm going to be honest. I haven't had much luck with it. The washi tape comes off, you know. Yeah, so that actually stayed and I like it. So there's one. Let's pick another. Now, if you're just starting out and you don't have any washi tape, that's alright. And if you have a bunch of painted papers, or you can, scrap paper, another ways you can do, is instead of doing this, who was it that came up? Jenny Belly came up with the Phat edges or whatever, and you take pieces of your, let me find a piece here. Oh gosh, like this. You take this and measure it out. Let me measure it here. That's pretty good. Oh, that I'm just showing you a quick way to do this. If you want to do instead of, you can use decorative paper, scrap paper, whatnot, and you put it on there like that and you glue it. So then you have like this thing. I don't care for that one. Let's try a different one. I've never done that. Literally, that's what you do. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I don't know. It's just, not my thing right now. I'm enjoying the washi tape. I may come in at the end and do some. Don't know. We'll see when I get there. And that's kind of how I'm playing this. I'm just kind of doing what they did. Adding my own ness to it. Because like I said, it's not going to be a planner, junk journal-y type of thing. It's just going to be me. But I give them props. It just kills me. Like I said, I know I'm not the only one that has that, like me. You know, you see all these cool bullet journals and this type of journal, and you know, they're really cool, but they're really not for, goodness, they're not made to art. They're not art journals. These definitely aren't. Just like the magazine journals that we make. You know, I wasn't the creator of that by any means. I said I was. But I was, I think, the first that does art in them instead of like gluing and collage and using it kind of as like a daily, you know, junk journal type of thing. I don't know. I don't know if I was or wasn't. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anybody really besides that. So, I don't know. I'm kind of... So, there you go. And you can add yummy goodies to the edge. The problem is you're going to have the little edges sticking out. Use your scissors to snip them. Or if you have an edger, you could do that. I have an edger, but I don't know off my head where it is. Or leave it, you know, if you want it. I like the rounded corners on them, personally. So, there we go. So, yeah. So whether it is picking up some pretty paper and putting on, you can put fabric on the edges, ribbons. They are really thin, so I wouldn't recommend poking holes or anything. Otherwise, I'd say, you know, you could like maybe do some sewing on it. But this is like, it is a composition notebook. It's not for, it's thin. But they can take a lot, so I don't know. There we go. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one on this. Maybe. And I can hear some of you say, well, if you have a problem with it coming off, tape it. Well, I've tried doing that too. You do it and you tape, and not tape it. glue it when you do it. I've tried that on the edge work, and I've had no luck with it. Doing it that way either. I think you can do it with a good washi. If you have a better washi, you can do it. And by washi, I mean more of a masking tape washi than like a plasticky type of tape washi. So, and I'm sure if you used a lot of wet on this, it's gonna not work real great. So. Look, orange and orange. That works for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, not the creator. I actually seen somebody post their composition book getting started type of thing on Art It Out, and it looked kind of cool, truth be told. And I really didn't think much of it. And then, like I said, I've just been blah. And said, you know, started looking at different things, and it was funny. This next day, I have in my feed. Look, I screwed up. Dang it. In my feed, it popping up saying, you know how they show you like other ones to watch type of things. And see, guys, I just totally, this one just doesn't work really well. That's alright. It came in the suggested video type of thing, and I was like, huh, isn't that thing I just seen? I don't remember what member posted it. So I went and looked at it. Well then, you know, I got on that, so I just let the spirit take me, and it took me there. So, alright, let me get these in. Alright guys, that is all I'm going to do on this one, because I know this is going to be a pretty long video. I added some washi to the edge. See how yummy goodness that is. I love it. Of course, I will have to come up with her a name, because everybody else is naming theirs now. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about it. Sorry it's kind of all over the place today. It's just one of those days. And I know there's some of you guys out there that understand. So, happiness to you. Go make a mess. And if you want to join me in all my silliness, come on over to the Art It Out Facebook group, guys. We'd love to see what you're doing with your Art It Out inspirations. Also, check out my journal finds Etsy store. There's a few things in there. So, there you go, guys. Happy holidays. Bye, guys.